Welcome to Blowing Solutions Wide Open, where we talk about all things spiritual as well as creating new systems in the area of government, healthcare, education, new environmental practices, and finance. My name is Addie Halkin. Thank you for joining me. If you think that you have any ideas in any of the areas that I just spoke of, please feel free to email me at blowingsolutionswideopen@gmail.com, or you can leave the word guests in the comment section of this video. I'd love to have you on this podcast if you think that you have ideas to share. That's what it's all about. This channel is about connecting, and it's about collaboration, and it's about talking, because I do think that that is what's going to propel us forward as quickly as possible. We are in quite a transitional period right now. So we really need to start coming together. And so anyhow, if you have ideas in areas that I didn't mention that you think would make our planet better, that you think would make life easier for us or happier for us, I will certainly be open to hearing those ideas as well. Um, let's just pull together and start making this shift a quicker, smoother ride for all of us. Anyway, for today, I want to talk about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart. I want to talk about spirituality and its role in shifting things forward for all of us. And I want to talk about some things that I have come across from other kind of channeler type people or intuitive type people. I do like to watch a few of them out there. I think a few of them are really good. And one of the people that I watch, she was speaking about kind of how non-physical or source or God or however you term it, it doesn't matter, but how they've been really trying to wake this planet up for a long time, because this planet has been pretty stuck for a long time. I'm not saying that there hasn't been progress. I'm not saying that we haven't grown. Of course we have, but it's been slow, and it's been I know since I've been a kid, I've been really kind of frustrated with the speed of things. I felt like I kind of like an alien, like I didn't fit in very well. And now I understand why. And one of the things that this person that I like to watch spoke about was that she said that I would say maybe 70 or so years ago, non-physical started doing an experiment on this planet, and what they did is they sent a whole bunch of what's called divine feminine to the planet. And this is not about, feminine being better than masculine or masculine being better than feminine. It's nothing like that. You'll understand why in a minute, but they sent a lot of females and they sent a lot of divine feminine. Now, some of the divine energy that's been sent here in the last 70 years certainly has come in male form. I mean, there's certainly men out there that are doing great work, that are super high vibration, but it's been leaning towards divine feminine, and the reason for that is because this planet has been ruled by um, basically abusive masculinity, abusive masculine energy. And you know it non-physical doesn't want that. That's not good for anyone. And so the divine feminine energy has come in here to counterbalance what's been going on with the masculine energy here. And apparently it's starting to work. And that's incredible. And when I have kind of a snarky attitude about the abusive masculine energy on this planet, and believe me, there's been abusive feminine energy as well. I hate to use these general terms, but for purposes of understanding kind of what's been going on, one of the things that our eyes are starting to be, wide open about, and I know I just learned about it maybe within the last 2 or 3 years, not even, is that our governments have been funding with our tax dollars businesses that involve children and also human beings in general, and the sale and sales. I don't, each platform has rules, so I'm not sure if I can actually use the term. So I think you can probably figure it out from the description I just gave. But that's really upsetting. That's what's been in charge, guys. That's what's been ruling things. And I don't think the average person would ever support that. The average person is nowhere near that low of a frequency to support a business like that or to be at all supportive of that. I don't care how much money is involved. Most of us would not sell our soul like that. And so the fact that that's what's been in charge should tell us we need to take our power back. It's time for us to start waking up and getting very proactive about changing things and walking away from that kind of stuff. Because I don't think that, us going out and fighting with, the powers that be, I still don't think, I think they're too ingrained in the systems right now for us to be able to fight them and win. I think we have to pull our power and walk away. And so that's kind of the basis of what I want to talk about is just really shifting that energy, really changing um, who's in charge. Uh, our having our eyes wide open to the corruption on the planet, it hurts. I know it does. It hurts. It's hard to hear. It makes you sick. I mean, what I just spoke about is not even maybe even the worst of it. That's how bad we've gotten out of balance here. And it's affected everything. It's affected our environment. It's affected our health big time. It's affected, you know, the way we feel. It's affected, our look at our financial system right now. Um, there's not much that hasn't been affected by those who have been in control of the planet. But I think it's up to us to not only change the systems and walk away from the systems, but I think one of the most powerful things we can do is start becoming more spiritually centered people. And that is happening. But the thing is that we're all intuitive. We're all psychic it's just a matter of not blocking that. We all have those abilities. And the thing is that the information and the ideas that we're going to get, the best ones we're ever going to get are going to come from source and are going to come through our intuition. And so there's various ways that you can receive those intuitions. You can receive it through feeling, you can receive it through sight, whether it's, physical sight or sight in your mind's eye. You can receive intuitive information through your hearing. You can receive intuitive information through just, your knowing. Some people receive it through scent. I've heard this one I never understand because I don't have it, but some people receive it through taste. But there's your dreams at night. There's a lot of ways that you can receive information and solutions to the things that we're going through right now. I believe that's how we even have gotten as far as we've gotten so far on this planet is the ideas that have come from source. And so tune into that stuff. Try not to ignore it. Try to trust yourself more. Try to rely more on that, which created you. And I don't do this channel in a, traditional religious sense. I'm coming from kind of a broader spiritual perspective here, but there are solutions that non-physical or source or God or whatever you want to call it are dying to get through to us. And we're each a receiver of that information. Each one of us is a different kind of receiver. And I love to listen to people's stories around their intuition and their spiritual experiences because each one of us has such a unique story. Each one of us receives that information in such a unique way. You couldn't even begin to uh, you know, think of all the different ways that we receive. And so that's why I really want us to start talking is because I know that there are enough of us that are awake and willing to, that we have the ideas. We just need to talk about it. So I hope that you are able to tap into your instincts and your intuitions. I hope that you're able to be able to really start seeing what's going on, not because I want to get into the whole drama of it, but because you can't really heal anything you can't see. And so it's yeah, our eyes are wide open now, and we need to continue that. I think more and more weird stuff is going to keep coming out over the next few years. But that's by design. Source wants us to see what's going on. Source wants us to take our planet back and really end some of this abuse that's been ruling the planet. It's my opinion that those that have been in charge of the financial system, all these systems I mentioned, are lower than three-dimensional, which is what the earth has been kind of operating on, a three-dimensional sphere for a long time, but the people in charge are lower. They're lower dimensions, and that's so backwards. Leaders are not supposed to be lower than the average person. And so we're currently, from my understanding, those of us willing are currently making a shift into the five dimensional area. And that's a good thing. That's what we need to do. And again, not everybody's going to want to shift into that to that dimension, but staying on the 3D is just riddled with problems. If you want to live a better life, if you want to um be happier and not have corruption ruling everything you do, you might consider tapping into your spirituality and really making that five-dimensional shift. And I'm not always the best at describing a lot of these things. I tend to be a feeler, so I tend to feel what's going on better than I can really describe it. But we're smart people. I think most of you guys can kind of figure out what I'm talking about. And we all have the power to do this and make this shift, and we all have something to contribute to it. So um let's keep using our spirituality and our intuitive abilities. I promise you, even if you think you don't have them, you have them. You're a human being. Your source energy, encapsulated in a body. You have these abilities. And I want to hear your ideas. So again, you can email me at blowingsolutionswideopen@gmail.com, or you can leave guest in the comment if you have things to say about this. I want to hear it. All right. Take care, guys. I hope you're having a great night. Bye-bye.